Hey guys, I'm just here to record another quick rant video. This rant is not extremely tedious or deep as my previous rant was. That was just more bitching about something that actually involves the content of an album. If you can see here, I'm wearing my own homemade T-shirt. Just trying to show that off there. And if you can read the back, it says "Burning Up." Ever since '84. It's just a Warfare t-shirt. I didn't want to go out and buy a Warfare t-shirt, and I don't think they're that easy to find, so I drew up the logo the best I could with a ruler and drew some like army looking letters like the shipping crate font, as I like to call it, and just smacked it on a t-shirt with a stencil and a bit of spray paint. I don't know, kind of DIY kind of bullshit. For this little video, I'd like to put on a bit of music, so I'll just get a CD ready here while I talk. So yeah, like I was saying, this is just going to be a little rant basically about packaging for albums. And sometimes packaging can be a really big pain in the ass, and sometimes packaging can be a non-issue. I found lately, for me, I find I'm always annoyed by certain types of packaging because it's never really great. I find sometimes packaging can be terrible and just shitty for what you're trying to release. If you want to put out an album and you want to put it out decently, spend a little bit extra money to make a good package for the album. I know a lot of bands, they can't afford to make great packaging for their albums, and I'm sorry I'm just moving around here, but yeah, like I said, some bands just can't afford to have great packaging, and obviously that's just something that happens. But in my opinion, I think there should be more great packaging. I think they should put more thought into what they want to put their music out on. There's been tons of times in my life where I've been buying CDs and the CD will look like shit just because the fact that it's in packaging that looks like garbage. It just looks shit and it doesn't really fit the music doesn't fit the packaging at all. Like the packaging, it's just really terrible. You look at a band like Cauldron, they're supposed to be 1980s metal, and they're supposed to have, you think they'd have great packaging, like as an homage to the great packaging of the 80s, like for stuff like, records were cool. Like they tried to make this look like a record, but why didn't they put a little cardboard sleeve on the inside there to keep the house the CD, or why didn't they do certain things like that? That would have been really cool. Or this is the worst example I can really pick out for my collection. It would be this type of negative box set, which I brought up multiple times in videos of how this is like. I kind of knew what the packaging was like before I bought it. I knew it wasn't, great, but I bought it anyways because I just wanted the music. I was dying to get anything by type of negative, and I couldn't find their CDs. But if you look at shit like this, like it's a cardboard sleeve, no booklet, nothing extra. It's just shit. You can't. It's not even worth $30 that I paid for it. I never bought it, but being butt hungry and fucking man crushing over a fucking Peter Steele and type of negative, you kind of just want to get your music as quick as possible, and that's what happens. Shitty fucking packaging. And I know, I think Goro Stern, he puts all his CDs in little plastic sleeves, which is really cool. It's one of the only guys I actually see do that, and he does it usually purposely for digipacks, which he usually has problems with, which I understand. Digipacks are fucking garbage half the time, and I'm not saying the packaging is garbage, but you look at a fucking digipack. This which one's not terrible, but I have worse ones than this, where you see the corners, they get worn. Like you look at that, it's all worn up and down all over. It's just really ugly looking. Like you see that wear on it. It just doesn't look right. You don't want your CDs to have any damage. If you're a collector, you want it to be mint, no matter what. It might seem picky, it might seem fucking bitchy and whiny, but that's the truth. You want it mint. So that's why I get so annoyed. And you have to spend so much money. Look at records. You gotta spend so much money just to get sleeves to protect your records. And if you do love your music and you do have money to waste, and you have or not even waste, but money to spend, and a job really is what you really need. become a big major collector of this shit, it just becomes a pain in the ass, and you just sometimes you kind of feel like, why would I buy more music if I can't keep it in good shape and keep it worth the money I paid for it? Like, why would you do that? I find it's just that people my age, 16, 17, soon to be 17, birthday's August 10th, but you look at people my age who are lucky to get a job working $10 an hour. Where does the money go? Same thing I say with the bonus track kind of stuff. The money for these CDs isn't $5 or $6. You know, a yard sales is $1, but that's fucking nothing when compared to when you go online. You have to pay $20 for a CD, then $5 for shipping, and then you have to pay for bullshit like a sleeve to go on a digipack. Like, and you have to order that most of the time. No store around here. Around me sells them, so it just becomes a big tedious task of, do you either want music, more CDs, and have them not protected and not kept in mint condition by these plastic sleeves and protectors and perfect kind of protective stuff to use on them, or do you want to buy the 75% of the CDs you would have bought and then buy these sleeves that are flimsy and just don't seem that great, and they'll probably fall apart after 3 or 4 years, especially the ones with the tape on them. They just look really, they look, they wouldn't last. And just kind of, it makes me kind of rotted in the fact that I don't want to spend a lot of money on these protective sleeves, and I don't want to spend all this money on digipacks and vinyls with all this cardboard packaging that next thing you know, it could just fucking wear out and be fucking garbage. Jewel cases, I think they're the way to go for a lot of shit. Your jewel case breaks, you get a new jewel case. Your booklet's probably going to be fine. Your digipack case rips or gets worn, what can you do? I've seen people take like flat black digipacks and fill in the white scuffs with permanent marker, but that's fucking bullshit. That's fucking just a shitty way to fix a shitty problem that shouldn't happen. And I think the thing is, if you're gonna make this music and you're gonna sell these CDs with cardboard packaging, include a little digipack sleeve with the plastic. I know my Dark Throne. I bought a Dark Throne Dark Thrones and Black Flags CD. When I got it, it was a super jewel case version with slipcase. Slipcase could easily get fucked up, so the guy included a little plastic sleeve for free. It's not much money for him, but he was nice enough to do it. So I just can't see why it's not possible for anything else. So that's it, guys. Peace the fuck out. Talk to you later. And this is just a small rant. And you expect a few more. I'm not going to do tons of these. I'm probably not going to inundate you. So, yeah, peace fuck out, guys.